guys, it's Vicky Marie. Roscoe and I are getting ready for our walk. Whoops, let me get Roscoe. He's all harnessed up and ready to go. I've always put him on a harness because he pulls, and I know he's not disciplined. I never did train him. He's just a spoiled lap dog. Not just, he's our family. But yeah. Anyway, he's not trained, and but we love him. We wouldn't change a thing about him. I was talking to a girlfriend yesterday who's getting ready to retire. She's only a few years older than me, but you know, she's looking at retiring, and her and I speak every week. And we both were coaches, and she, in my opinion, is just one of the best coaches and I'm not the only one that thinks so. I cannot believe. I mean, we started off mentor, you know, kind of being there for each other, and we've had a standing conversation every week for almost 9 years now. Has it been? I think so, or longer. And we always comment how we don't have an agenda. We don't set an agenda for the call. We just get on and we talk, for hour and a half, 2 hours. She is such a busy woman, whereas my life has really slowed down. Hers has just gotten so busy. And we were talking last night about how she's getting ready to retire. We talked about the importance of when you go from that point of being super busy and then all of a sudden things quiet down, you have to you have to protect your time and your space. You can't fill that space up too quickly. Your values don't change, but your priorities change, and things are shifting in your life, and you want to put time and attention on the things that matter most and the things that are meaningful to you. So you go through a period of trying to figure out who you are after your obligations end in one area of your life. You have to figure out intentionally where you're going to put your time and energy, and how you're going to spend your time, and what's important to you. And I do that with writing a lot of lists. I write a lot of lists, and I'll talk about that more. If you guys want to hear more about that kind of stuff, let me know in the comments. I'll share that with you. But it's lists like, what do I love? Where do I lose myself? And one of the things is protecting your time. So my friend has said, you know, I'm going to protect my time after, and I'm not going to give out her dates or anything, but let's just say the date that she decides to retire, to protect her time for a month or two, and not allow herself to schedule anything, but that's an ongoing commitment and will take a long-term obligation. And that is so wise. And when I used to teach self-care workshops, one of the homework assignments I always gave was go clean out a cupboard or a shelf, if you can only do a shelf, or one drawer. Take everything out of that space and let it sit for 1 week. And just see how that sits with you. It's not easy. I mean, it sounds so simple, but we want to fill up our space. We're not comfortable with space. Just like a lot of times, and my friend brought this up, we're not comfortable with silence. And silence is where you develop that relationship with yourself, with your higher power. It's in that silence, and these days that is hard to come by. One of the reasons I like to go camping and get off the grid. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because I was so inspired after talking with her. I was just, as I often am, in tears after our conversation. And I just, if you're watching, I love you so much. So thank you. And to all of my YouTube friends, if you're watching this and you have been following my vlogs, thank you so much. And I just want to thank you for spending your time with me, your precious time with me. And yeah, I don't always know where I'm going or what I'm going to be doing, but I am learning as I go, and I share that with you guys. So all right, well, let's move on, and yeah, I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll just see what happens. And then we were off for our morning walk, and we've really enjoyed our morning walks. Roscoe and I go through the park right down the street, and if you are having to stay home like we all are, don't forget about your local neighborhood parks. This has been such a godsend for us because it's just a few blocks. We can walk and spend some time here, And it's amazing what you discover in your own backyard. And it's just a simple place, but it's so fun. I was watching these birds just gather in this tree, this bare branch just sticking out, and it was just full of birds. And just little things like that really can make such a difference when you pay attention to what's going on around you. So yeah, we really enjoy these. We have really enjoyed watching the hummingbirds this year, and I'm sorry these pictures are not the greatest, but we were sitting outside eating our dinner this evening and just watching the hummingbirds. And usually there's just one to a feeder, and these are 2 of the 3 feeders that I have. These are the 2 that are up on the deck. And don't mind my deck, I need to do some painting out there. I've been doing so much painting inside. I haven't done any of the painting outside. But this little guy, as you can see, is so thirsty, and I tried to zoom in, but I don't think the shot came out really well. But you can see that he's just really thirsty, and it's because they're getting ready for their migration, and they're just drinking so much of the nectar right now. They have a long trip ahead of them. The babies have to fatten up, and if they don't fatten up before they leave, they won't make it. So they really have to do this. And we had some pizza and salad for dinner. So that's my vlog today, and we had a really nice day. Wasn't a whole lot going on, and John came home from work. We were able to, I had those little cauliflower pizzas in the freezer, so I just put some of those in the toaster oven. But yeah, it's a cauliflower pizza crust. I get it at Walmart, and it's so good. But yeah, you guys, I haven't hauled those in a while, but these have been in my freezer for a while, and we're just trying to shop at home and get rid of some of the food that we have on hand before we go do any kind of big major shopping for food anyway, because we just have so much. So I don't know about you guys, but even though we're staying at home more, it's like we just started stocking up on all of this food and we haven't been eating it. So plus we brought a whole bunch of stuff back from camping. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do, is shop from my cupboards for a little while. And yep, and then the hummingbirds are always so cute, and I'm hoping those pictures came out okay. I don't know, because I tried to kind of zoom in, and I just don't think they came out really great, but I hope you got the idea of just watching them and how thirsty they are. And I'll try to get better pictures and show you guys on a future video. So all right guys, I hope you're having a great week. Do take good care of yourself, and don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.